Guys, we are MMA UK News. Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, going to be talking about Total Combat Championships. Now, before we do, quick word on my sponsor. So, Simplified Debt, a company that kind of helps people, give them kind of free, friendly, confidential advice on getting out of debt. So, anybody looking to kind of have a chat with someone, and anybody that's struggling at the moment, definitely hit these guys up. The number and websites across the bottom of the screen, and just quote the MMA UK BJJ show if you do give them a call. Now, Total Combat Championship then is going to be a week on Saturday, so we're just under 2 weeks away. It's going to be in Troon, and it already looks like an unbelievable card. We've got everything on the card, which is absolutely brilliant. It's good to have everything on there. I mean, grappling especially. We don't really get much time to shine, but we're seeing a lot of these events now putting on grappling, which is absolutely awesome. And as I say, there's going to be some really, really good matchups next Saturday. Now, ticket availability, check with your chosen fighters first of all. They may have some tickets available. If not, head over to Total Combat Championship page and you will get all the ticket information through there. Now, two people then that are going to be on the card that night are my guests tonight. So we've got Damon Donald and the Duchess, Caroline Plumley. So now both of these we've seen them before. Caroline's one of these people that I always laugh and say, look, Caroline will fight anybody at any time, regardless of you tell her what the rules are or what fucking combat sports she's fighting in, and Caroline will be there. Damon's exactly the same. Damon, anytime Damon turns up at an event, MMA events and so on, it's violent. He said that before. It's always violent. So it must just be an Aberdeen thing, guys.
I love getting punched in the face. And I love hurting people. Just simple as.
So, but it's going to be great to see as you're going to walk out of this. Hopefully, obviously, no bruises, no nothing. Obviously, a grappling event, so it'll be hopefully a little bit easier.
Don't when they'll get punched in the face when you back. Accidents happen.
That's true. That's true. Remember, it's only a penalty point. You only get a penalty point, so you're allowed one hit, Damon. You're allowed one hit. So.
Some of these.
So we'll start with you then, Caroline. So obviously, Caroline, as I said, you're one of the people that I always say this. Caroline's an absolute legend because, do you know what I mean? We see Caroline in everything. We see her in grappling. We see her. She's out there wrestling. She's out there doing MMA. And as I say, Caroline will turn up for anything at all. So she seems to be doing something every other week, which is brilliant. I mean, as I said, she's definitely not afraid to get herself out there. So, Caroline, tell us about this event then. So, obviously, Total Combat. How did you find out then that you were going to be on this card, especially?
The things come up on Facebook, and I'll literally stick my name in for everything. I wanted on MMA. That was initially what I put my name in for, but nothing was happening. And then I think was it Sharpie? Is that the guy?
Davey Sharp, yeah.
He's looking for grapplers, so I'm like, right, okay, get me on grappling as well. So it was done that way.
Yeah.
And it seems to be that it got quite grappling heavy this show. I think there is some boxing and some K1. Is there MMA on it? I think they were hoping for it, but I don't know if.
I think there is. I'll need to double check. Yeah. So, but obviously K1 there'll be a lot of K1, a lot of boxing. But as you said, there's a lot of grappling matches on it.
Yeah. Plus, we're in a ring, so let's hope we all stay in that ring. That should be quite amusing.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about it. It will be amusing because as we're used to being either, especially grappling, you know yourself, we're either on the mat or we're in a cage. So obviously, being in a ring is going to be something that's going to be very different for a lot of the grapplers that step out there.
Oh, somebody's going through that ring, aren't they? Come on, it's happening. Not saying that we're going to do it on purpose, but somebody's going through those ropes, aren't they?
Yes, definitely. We just got Billy McCann coming in. Billy McCann just saying, best behaviour, Caroline.
Oh, well, I've met Billy. Not the brightest button, is he? He can't even spell combat. What's this combat with a K malarkey? You want to talk to him? You got what you think. Yeah, I couldn't even work to get this on my phone. We had
Billy just saying LOL, just laughing out loud. Because obviously we all know Caroline. Everybody probably in the UK knows Caroline. I mean, you fought most of the females in and around your weight category and higher as well. I mean, what about Gemma? Is Gemma a new opponent for you? Have you came across Gemma before?
I don't think I've fought Gemma before in any capacity. I think that Emma fought her at the ABCC a couple of weeks ago. Or was she there? Fought one of the teammates? But no, I don't think I've fought Gemma on anything before. So this is Ace, new opponent for me.
It's going to be unusual. It's going to be unusual.
New one. So so that's why I pretty much put my name in for everything. I go down south quite a lot. Yeah. You end up just fighting the same people. It's good to get about, get a different view, Some you've got wrestlers, some you've got jet people, some you've got that don't like pressure. I just like getting all aspects to go. I mean, I was in Berlin a couple of weeks ago, Grappling Industries, and I had one lassie there that was yelling at me whilst doing the match, telling her I was punching her in the face, and all I did was this. And do you know when you're just like, I don't even know what's happening here. And I mean, Grappling Industries have allowed smothering now.
Yeah.
Awesome. We like Grappling Industries. But yeah, she was having a freak out because I literally put my hand on her face and was yelling at me because I was punching her apparently. And I'm just like, I don't even, I yelled back. I'm like, this is grappling. What are you doing? Obviously, we got taken off, blah, 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 blah. But yeah.
Yeah. Listen, it's going to be good. I think the last time I saw you was I remember seeing you at SGI. Obviously, we got a chat at SGI, and then I always love seeing you out there. Whenever you're on the show, I know it's going to be entertaining, right? It's going to be entertaining. We always talk about you're never in a bore. I've never seen you in a boring matchup. Do you know what I mean? Because you'll always make it an interesting match, and definitely one that the people out there watching love to see you. So you're definitely a fan favourite.
You know what? I mean, what we're doing is sport. 100% is sport. But also, these are shows. Entertainment. You know, we are in the entertainment business, not the OnlyFans business, but the entertainment business. And buying shit, selling people. 20 quid.
Well, we're just going
to... You need stop. But we are. If you know yourself, you've been to these grappling shows and you're watching a match, and you're just like, okay, what's on the roof? Okay, they're boring. Who wants to watch that? You know, these are shows. They're 10 minutes. The whole point to them is just keep going, keep fighting, keep going for it. If that means a forward roll into something or a cartwheel, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You get tapped out. I don't care. I'm just up. Game on.
No, you're right. I mean, as I said, I've been at many events. I remember me and you sitting talking at SGI, and as I said, and it can be SGI was we were talking about the atmosphere, because obviously there was no music. There was zero music during the matchups, and you were able to. We were talking about Mad John, the DJ, was sitting watching videos on his phone with the volume up, and you were able to hear that during the grappling matches. So it was very, very surreal. It was a different atmosphere from what we're used to from SGI. But yeah, right. I mean, it needs to be exciting what you're watching.
I mean, I've done quite a few things, and I know this is I'm hoping that this show is going to be like the ABCC one. The crowd was just electric at that. It was like more the fight night, which you want. The crowd were up yelling. They were shouting for you. It was exciting. Most of the matches that I saw were super exciting. And then I've done other ones. I mean, Grappling Queens, oh my God, all you could hear was heavy breathing. It literally sounded like a couple of rapists. And that was it. There was no atmosphere whatsoever. And I mean, folks, this is why a lot of these shows are not selling tickets. Who wants to watch that? But it looks like Billy looks like he's putting on a good show. We look like we've got pyrotechnics. By the sounds of things, he's going to get the crowd riled, we hope. If not, Damon will do that when he walks out with his headband on. I got dance moves for days. But it should be a bit of fun. This,
Yeah,
this is what people want to see. So put the
yeah,
show on.
definitely. What about you, Damon? Obviously got again Charlie Love, one of my teammates. So again, I'll not say too much about Charlie, but again, it's a good matchup for you. But again, that's something you want to keep active. I mean, I know you've got your pro debut coming up end of the month, so obviously this is something that just keeps you active, keeps you busy, and so on.
Yeah, I just want to hurt people. Simple as I just want to hurt people in any sport. I used to fight Thai all the time, but can't really do that anymore. So like I'll try to hurt people respectfully in jiu-jitsu. I'm not looking for no points now. I'm gonna kill.
But that's just like Caroline. Anytime I speak to Caroline, I'm just going to come and do this. I'm going to do that. So, but it's a good mentality to have because, as you said, you're going to fight someone. It's not. We're not playing football. We're not fucking. I don't know whatever other sport.
Sitting guard and play points and shit. Nah, you like fuck all that.
Yeah. You've got to be nasty. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be nasty.
People.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did you, Damon? How did you get the nod? And so what? Similar way. Obviously, you put your name in, and then
Caroline messaged me saying, what do I this thing? And I was like, what weekend? I'll find cover for the kids. Found cover for the kids. That was for my sister. And I was like, okay, let's do it. I mean, fuck it.
Like when the pro fight got cancelled, proper accident in the gym and his eye bust open. So obviously that was pretty awful. And I knew I was coming down to the show. I messaged Billy and said, look, I might have another blue belt for you if you want it. He messaged straight back. I've literally just had a pull out, blah, blah, blah. Message Damon, can you be this weight? He's like, yeah, let's do this. So he's not done. Jits Jamal has never made an appearance, but Jits Jamal is going to come out.
I'll find out. I find out. A striker that can answer example.
I'm not actually sure if it's tennis Jamal or Jits Jamal.
Yeah.
There's a chance he might walk out with a tennis racket with him.
More volleyball. Volleyball. I'm gonna give him a volleyball.
Yeah, so it just happened that way, and it was like, right, keep active, keep doing something. I think training, for me personally, training for something's better than training for nothing.
Yeah.
And these kind of things, I think you can do them. If something's not going right, you tap out. You train another day. So even if fight comes up, which we're hoping he has the week after, well, I'm fighting the next week as well. So it's just a case of let's go down, let's go have some fun, let's fuck shit up, not get hurt in the process, hopefully, and then do something the same the next week.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my fault. I brought Damon out of the cage.
Give me to stay away from the cake. You know what I mean? Because that's my biggest fight. It's food.
So chat. So whatever you do to Charlie Love then on the 20th, it's Caroline's fault.
My fault. Yeah. I will own that. I'm okay with
it. So just got a couple of comments coming in. Obviously, Alan Curry just saying game on. The show's going to be electric. TKC hits the map. Alan just saying he's promoted shows for 20 years, and obviously Billy's fire is lit. So I remember I was talking to Billy at SGI. He was there. We were having a chat, and he was telling me some of the things that they've got planned for the night. So all seems very, very exciting. So we're going to find out in just under 2 weeks' time. So Alan again just saying the game of Hurk. That's what it's all about, Alan. That's what it's all about. It's about a little bit, not full violence, but obviously a little bit scaled down violence, but it's still violent, man. It's still crazy. And you're going to see some of that on the 20th, definitely, Alan. And then Billy McCann just saying, too funny. So, Billy, I've interviewed Caroline a couple of times. I interviewed Damon as well. And honestly, I don't know why I've not been shut down yet. But it's always entertaining speaking to both of them. So,
what's also, he's got lots of stuff for us we hear. I mean, apparently there's a buffet on. This is what enticed Damon. I said there was a buffet backstage. But then he put up that there's a meet and greet. I'm like, what? Do I have to wear fucking ball gowns? Do I have to get on my knees for people? That's what happens now to get more sponsors.
Their knees for people like
their knees for getting sponsored. My only plans is to cut it.
So, well, listen, Billy, you're watching, so let us know, is there going to be a buffet for Damon? Damon needs a buffet.
No, I'm fighting the week afterwards. Don't worry. So let's keep the donuts away from me.
Just remember, I was in for the after party, but yeah, I'm fighting the week after as well. So we've got to fight and run.
Yeah. Well, listen, there we go. Look, Billy's just coming in saying, yes, there is going to be a buffet. so
Healthy options. I need healthy options.
So some healthy options there for Damon, Billy. Some healthy options.
Tiny ones.
90 calorie donut.
Oh, you can't even 90 calorie donuts. Oh, they do things to me.
So what's next then? So obviously, this will be, again, main focus is always going to be the next fight ahead. So obviously your main focus is going to be TKC. And then after that, we've got Forza coming up as well. So obviously you'll be very focused on Forza as well.
Yeah, I just want to fight. I need to fight. I need to fight. You know what I mean? It's been since July last year. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I need to hurt someone without the gym. You know what I mean?
Doesn't get out often.
Nah, I don't. I wouldn't.
I was going to say that last time I think me and you spoke, Damon, was before the EMAs. Was it the EMAs? Yeah, you were going down to the EMAs. And
that's my fault.
And literally the conversation, literally the conversation talking about violence and stuff like that. That was exactly the same thing you said the last time as well. It was just, it's about violence.
I don't care about, like, obviously you want to win that, but I don't care win, lose, or draw. I want people to act. I want people to be like, oh, here, some I was fighting, like, we can't put chips when down, you know what I mean? Like, but what, I can't wait, like, I can't wait to elbow someone and be elbowed as well. Not have that yet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've heard of thinking about this a little bit. Are you excited? I like these hits. Definitely all day working at come training, get punched in the face and you just breathe like, I needed that this morning. Nobody goes in the sauna with him.
That definitely not. Alan's just saying he's going to get dust sandwiches on order for Damon. And then Billy just saying, look, we're going to get Damon back on for MMA November the 18th, TKC2.
Hey, I'm game for that.
He's meant to be getting me MMA as well, so get some little ladies.
I'll fight every week if someone lets me. I'll fight every week.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sure, wherever Damon goes, Caroline goes as well. Wherever Caroline goes, Damon's coming. So, but so listen, guys, final thing then. So obviously you guys have been in the game for a good long time. As I say, you guys train all sorts. You've got amazing training partners up in Aberdeen. And train with everybody. I mean, Caroline, you're all over the place training. So, but anybody in particular that you guys want to shout out to? Friends, family members, teammates, sponsors, anything like that.
I know, sir. There you go.
Just everybody we train with takes more than just. It's not just us that can get us there. It takes everybody that can get us there. Even my daughter, whose fingers right now are through the door, trying to make us. I don't know what she's doing actually, but we've even got her back on the mats as well training. So basically, just shout out to everybody. Anybody that trains with me, anybody that helps me. I even do aerobics and whatnot. I've got a load of ladies that I do that with. Just everything, everybody. My teammates, who I'm going into that cage ring with at the weekend, all got respect to these people. Obviously, I'm going to fuck shit up in that 8 minutes. But before, after, just love this shit. Yeah. Absolutely love it.
Yeah. What about you, Damon? Anybody you want to shout out to?
Help support me doing this, like all my teammates and that. Caroline and her daughter Grace that helps look after my 2 kids watching train. Because having 2 kids is special. Besides taking them in the gym where they love it, but everywhere helps look after them.
Yeah.
And that. But all my teammates, Paul does amazing work with us. You know what I mean? Like always trying to better us. Taking on the more coaching role and that as well. And then thanks to my sponsor, WM Flooring. He sponsored me for my last fight, so I didn't go ahead. And then Endangered, once we got the shorts, they sent me a heap of free stuff off their own back just to help me out, you know what I mean? So people like that, just what help people up, you know, like, face the dream. Just thanks to all them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you guys have got brilliant.
For taking the kids so I can compete. You know what I mean?
Well, you guys have got a brilliant team up there at Aberdeen Combat Centre, so it's always brilliant seeing you guys. I think I seen Paul a couple of weeks ago at Goliath. Obviously, I had a great time over there. I mean, really, really good night. And we saw, was it Fraser Patterson? Obviously getting the win.
Mate, how scary how good he's getting.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, he's still in Aberdeen Combat Centre. He's still Aberdeen Combat Centre boy. He might be training at the Grip House just now, but he'll be back home at some point. So, had an amazing fight at Rise and Conquer yesterday. So, we're going to see more of Fraser as well.
Imagine how good he's going to be in 5 years.
Wow, yeah. He looks scary, man. He looks really, really scary watching him. Do you know what I mean? And see, the thing is, when you watch him, and it's the same when watching you two as well. He looks like he's enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? It looks like he's in there and he's having fun. Yeah. And yeah. And that's scary. That must be scary for an opponent standing in front of Fraser or Caroline, Damon or whoever, and just see them smiling. Do you know what I mean? You just punched them with a load of punches and they're just you guys are just smiling back like, let's fucking do it again. Round 2. We love it, man. So we absolutely love it. So guys, there we go. Then we got Aberdeen Combat Centre. We got the Duchess, Caroline Plumley, Damon Donald, the Violent Man. Both going to be heading to.
Jamal.
But we're going to be heading over to Total Combat Total Combat Championships next Saturday. That's 20th of May. Now, ticket availability, as I said, anybody looking for tickets, hit up your chosen fighters first of all. If you can't get tickets through them, then head over to the Total Combat Championship Facebook page and you will get all the details through there. So it's going to be an amazing night. Caroline and Damon are coming. They're coming to bring the pain, so to say. So it's going to be good to see Caroline having a completely different opponent, somebody she's never seen before as well.
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah. But listen, guys, enjoy the rest of your training. And I'll see you in a week and a half's time.
Awesome. See you guys later.
Take care. Bye-bye.